world, trophy, car. Can Giannis pronounce R sounds in American English pronunciation? How do you pronounce R sounds in American English pronunciation? Let's take a closer look. Hey guys, it's Jeff with Fluent American again, and just some quick reminders about R sounds. You want to make sure that the back of your tongue is high enough, and also you can curl up the front of your tongue, though in theory you can also make them with the front of your tongue down. Another thing you want to be careful of, especially for my Asian language groups like Korean speakers, Mandarin speakers, Japanese speakers, you want to make sure again that the back of your tongue is high enough and your placement's low enough. I hear a lot of like where like a lot of air is making it through, but not enough contact is happening in the back of the mouth. You want to make sure again that your tongue's a little higher, but the sound is coming low. It's like so it's not it's more Now we're going to be in this video specifically focusing on consonant clusters that involve
R sounds.
These are times when 2, 3, or 4 consonants come together and each one of them needs to be pronounced. Let's begin by looking at R sounds that link with L's. One concept that we want to review is the dark L in English. So these are going to be different than the light L's, like for instance in a word like luck. Luck, that's a very clear L sound there, right? But if you have an L sound at the end of a word, what tends to happen is the mouth position changes completely. The back of your tongue is going to rise and the front of your tongue is actually going to go down. Take a look at this word, for instance, level, level. You want to make sure that front of your tongue is down and the back of your tongue is high. This is going to be important for words like this. See if you can hear where the dark L should be in this quote.
Don't call me. I'm disconnected from the world right now.
So again, world, world. Instead of whirl, it's more whirl. Some other words that have a similar type of sound to this would be these: curled and unfurled, unfurled, which you want to avoid. So again, it's not curl, it's curl, curled, or it's not unfurl, it's unfurled. Another difficulty that often happens with R sounds is that my students like to roll them, especially after certain consonants. For instance, this word here. See if you can hear the rolled R.
I can't sleep. I'm hungry.
So the way I would say this word is hungry, hungry. So instead of gra, it's more gr. Some other words that have this blend: great, great, or grace. This is the same for other consonants too, like br, like breath, or also kr, like crack. The R can also be an interesting sound too, because when it links with the letter T, it actually makes like a ch type sound. For instance, like in choose. Compare that to this word here, truck. So again, choose, truck. Not exactly the same sound, but it's almost like a CH with an R added to it slightly at the end. Truck, or travel, or like in Giannis's case, trophy, trophy.
These trophies are not leaving my side.
Let's also rewind a bit and talk about R sounds that just appear at the end of a word. So especially if you have training in British English, you want to watch out for this, because the American English R is just going to be stronger. Learning anything new so far? Let me know by subscribing and liking the video. This is going to be true at the ends of words, but also at the ends of syllables. For instance, see if you can catch an R that's a little bit too weak here.
Gotta get a haircut.
So this word hair, or haircut, haircut. In general, in American English, you want that R sound to just be a little bit stronger if your goal is to sound more natural. Out of all these R sounds we've looked at so far, which has been the most difficult? Now we can also have another combination, just like that TR sound that we saw. We can have this with DR as well, which is going to make like a dr sound, dr. Almost, for instance, like that j in judge. So for instance, instead of j, it's going to be more dr. What you don't want to do is you don't want to necessarily roll that R. So it's not dr. For instance, like in a word like dream, you want it to really be more like dream.
What if all of a sudden I wake up and this is all a dream?
Here's some other examples of this too. Drink, drink, or laundry, laundry. So to review our R sounds, I'm going to show you a word, show you how Giannis pronounces it, and then show you how I would pronounce it so you can hear the difference. World.
Angry.
Hungry.
Trophies.
Trophy.
Dream.
Dream. Kathy, do you have a question?
Yeah, is this the video where you just roast how Giannis pronounces things?
I don't roast how he pronounces things. I'm showing comparisons between how he pronounces it and how
You mean how
typically
a non-native English speaker pronounces it?
how if someone's
how you pronounce it as a native English speaker? That sounds like a roasting to me.
if someone's aiming to have a more standard pronunciation in North America, that's what the goal is. Otherwise, they'll keep doing like tra and like tra and like, you know, most people in North America aren't doing that. Most people don't roll their R's.
Does Giannis roll his R's?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Watch the video, you'll find out.
I am excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Want more practice with the dark L in American English? Check out this video.